Afternoon baseball from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The Astros look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 22 home runs and 77 RBIs. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Outside, 3-0 now. Michael Lee will be next. .3-0 pitch. A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. Cox on at first, nobody out. Three and two, full count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And the payoff pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. LeMahieu back to first, and Mauer is retired on the double play. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Just underway here in Oakland. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around them and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Vincent Velasquez is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cox moves over. He's got it 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Next up for the A's, Avisail Garcia. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding in for Oakland, Thomas Hawk. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Garcia leads off first with 1 away. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. At the plate, number 30, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next up for the Astros, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now, Andy Ibanez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he'll be back in standing up. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first, being especially careful here. And yet another throw over, back in standing. Another throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's set and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Number 30 moving to his left. One down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now the A's designated hitter, A.J. Reed, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 61 will be next. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, number 61. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and this is fouled at the plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on the show. Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Ready for another chance, Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Gray ready with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. This one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the pitch on 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Over to first, Gray, and he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is on 3-0. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding in once again, number 30. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 1-0. Now batting, number 40. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Fielder, number 40.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping up to the plate, number 70. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting ninth, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Digging in now, Sandy Leon. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Ready on 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Cox on the move. And that retires the side. A's go quietly there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Pujols, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pujols is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Leon recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So striding in, David Lee. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. Over to first, Gray, and the runner back in standing.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runner at second here with one man out. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Gray now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gary Cox. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Here it comes on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Line drive to left. Number 40 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Sinker. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 70 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Now here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Lee calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Ibanez is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas Hawk.
So striding forward now, Thomas Hawk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 75, Sean Quezada.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Lee.
First offering on its way. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, number 3, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lee leads off second with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Line to the right side. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Lee ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, number 30. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 33 on the year, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. 3 runs already home here. Another payoff pitch. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Number 70 is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Albert now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One strike to Pujols. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Olson over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's now 4-0 Houston. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 misses down below the knees.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Still a little early
Number
to start
61.
talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So coming to the plate, number 61. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Settling in now, number 40, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Andy Ibanez.
Second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, center fielder, Gary Cox.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Inside and low. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Number 40 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Michael Lee would be next. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Long run for the center fielder. And that's the 3rd out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from the East Bay right after this. Digging in to try it again. Number 70. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another chance. Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lee is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hey. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail here 4-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 13, Drew Pomeranz.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 3.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Stepping in now, number 30.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, just keeping him close. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pomerantz rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit up. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and 1. David Lee is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, David Lee. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Now batting.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk the run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Andy Ibanez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Pujols, the runner at third. Lee is at second with nobody out. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gary Cox. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he misses 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Just a bit low, ball 3. Three-two pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
De La Rosa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting.
Into the box number 3. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
One and two, here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Ripped down the line. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Astros lead it 11-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Thomas Hawk is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, A.J. Reed, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A high fastball is in there.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Another full count pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he cuts out of the wall.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now at the plate, number 61. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, number 40, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 70.
Striding in for Oakland, number 70, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Cox has a read on it. And that retires the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the A's 3. Striding in for Houston, number 30. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 29, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. That misses, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the A's 3. Digging in, Sandy Leon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pitch is popped up. Ibanez waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Mauer over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 23 for him thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Andy Ibanez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off of for ball number 3. Gary Cox will be next. No outs, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Cox. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped up. Hawk is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Ibanez, base runner at first with 1 out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer. Number 23 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 8. Michael
Into the box now,
Lee.
Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's set. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, number 30, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went deep back in the 5th. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Now the 2-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Hawk moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 14-3.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new
pitching for the
pitcher is
Astros,
summoned from the bullpen,
number
as it'll be the
48,
left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Next up for the A's, Thomas Hawk, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set, and the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Ibanez takes it in. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Missed with a slider.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, number 61, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Reed at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Ibanez comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Vincent Velasquez earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.